The election is over, but some communities are still waiting for results for their elected officials.
One town near Winona has a tie in its race for mayor. The tiebreaker was tonight. News 8's Jordan Fremstead has the latest.
Stockton kind of has some still old small town ways, but kind of a bedroom community too. It's just nestled here in the bluffs between Winona and Lewiston.
It's quiet, and it's the beauty of the bluffs.
There's no police department in Stockton. We have a volunteer fire department from neighboring communities. So yeah, we're a small town.
Chris Parker calls Stockton, Minnesota home.
I've lived here since 2005.
He has even served as the town's mayor.
I was actually elected the same year Obama was. Served 3 terms after the '08 election.
He thought he was going to have to move to a new city for work, which prevented him from running for a 4th term. But as it turns out, he didn't have to move after all, and that brings us to 2018.
We had some people approach wanting me to run again.
Parker would challenge the current mayor, David Johannes, in the midterm election that had a record voter turnout in communities across the U.S.
We actually had probably about 75% of our voters actually voted, which surprised us.
The ballots were cast, and the city had a bit of a predicament on their hands.
A tie was not something I was expecting.
That's right, 162 votes went to each candidate.
The idea of a tie is just almost comical, really, because you wouldn't expect it.
Even better, that's not the first time this has happened.
We actually did have a tie once before for council member, so it's not a new process.
According to Minnesota Statute 204C.34, a tie in a Minnesota election is determined by lot. In other words,
they're going to decide it by flipping this.
The lot being coin flip, pick a card, roll a dice.
My wife was even laughing, saying you better let him call it because I've just had no luck with coin tosses.
No matter who prevails, the town has confidence in both gentlemen.
I've worked with both of them, and they're both great guys.
May the luckiest man win.
So here is the result from earlier tonight. Challenger Chris Parker, who you just heard from, won the ability to choose heads or tails in the coin toss and chose heads. Well, it ended up being tails, so incumbent Mayor David Johannes will keep his position, at least for now.
And that's because Parker did sign a petition for a recount, which will happen next Tuesday.